Hello, my name is Natia Kasai, and thank you so much for tuning into my channel based on a true story. Today we're reviewing the film Booksmart. Woo! So let's get right into it. This film was written by four lovely ladies who are Susanna Fogel, Emily Halpern, Sarah Haskins, and Katie Silberman. Some of the titles that these ladies have written include The Spy Who Dumped Me, Good Girls, Blackish, Isn't It Romantic, and Set It Up. So some good winners in there. This film was directed by Olivia Wilde. This is her directorial debut for female directors, and she formerly was an actress and producer, so it's very exciting for her. The running time was an hour and 42 minutes. A dream, just 12 minutes over that hour and 30 mark, and it was a great running time. Our cast was Caitlin Dever, Beanie Feldstein, Skylar Gadoso, Billy Lord, Jason Sudeikis, and Jessica Williams. I know I slaughtered some of those names. Guys, some of those names we don't recognize, which was great. I remember my friend I saw the film with was like, I loved that I didn't know all the cast members, and that was so fun to see these new actors that they're bringing up into the spotlight and not like recasting Noah Centineo. I mean, as much as we love him, I don't want to see him again for a little bit, okay? So it was cool to see some new characters on the scene. This film, according to IMDb, is on the eve of their high school graduation. Two academic superstars and best friends realize they should have worked less and played more. Determined not to fall short of their peers, the girls try to cram 4 years of fun into one night. My overall score for this film is 3 books. I am using books because it's called Booksmart. Who else is smart? This guy. The film is extremely funny, guys. I was LOLing the whole time, and so was the audience. We were having a grand time together. I loved that the film very much focused on female friendship. It also touched on female sexuality. It was just a love story between two best friends and how friendship changes after high school and the stages that friendship go through. I believe it is an important topic to discuss, and the film dealt with that very, very well. There were some points where I was like, this is unrealistic, this would never happen in high school, but the film is also very surreal and it has like a dreamlike insanity to it, so I just went along and enjoyed the ride. It was so smartly directed, well shot. Some editing choices were interesting, but it did have a great fun rhythm to it. I don't say this about many films that I have critiqued so far or many films that I've seen, but it honestly felt like they had fun making it. Like I felt it in the film, and they have some interesting choices where they do some fun genre bending things, and I enjoyed that so much because they were just like, let's try this. It felt like they were just kids being like, let's put Play-Doh here and tie-dye here, and oh, do you want to draw with crayons now? Yeah, let's draw with crayons. Like, it very much had a regular Hollywood story arc, but the way they told the story in various formats was really interesting and fun to watch. So that I enjoyed. It seemed like they had a really fun time playing with different ideas. For honest performance, I'm gonna give this one 3 books. There were some really good honest performances, but there were some moments where the actors were breaking character, which was me, and that was usually when I could tell like they were about to laugh, and again, they were enjoying making the film, but it took me a little bit out of the film. I think Caitlin Dever was the strongest performer of all of them, and she very much committed to the role and just was honest. She never felt forced to me. Noah Galvin also stole the show. He is a minor role in this, but he was amazing and great and stole my heart. For diversity in front of and behind the camera, I'm gonna give this one 3 books. It was written and directed by women, guys. Fully women, like, thrusted, and I love that. We love that. And Jamie Gross was the editor, female editor, woo woo. Then we have Katie Byron. She was the production designer, woo woo, female production designer, the person in charge of making sure the sets look all beautiful. But I will say the film was very white, female oriented, and that was my only critique. So I love my white woman, but we gotta get some more color in there, if you know what I mean. Again, my overall score for this film is 3 books. Go see it with your girlfriends, with your guy friends, with your people, with y'all groups of lovely human beings. And it's very much an LA film, guys, I will say that. Like, the whole time I was like, this is for us, like, for people who live in LA, which is like fun. So I don't know if it will reach everyone, but it is a fun, enjoyable movie. I had a great time. It's about women growing up, figuring out female friendship, and the different stages that goes into. So I hope you enjoy the film. I hope you enjoyed this review. I know I enjoyed doing it. And remember, your story is important, so go out into the world and tell it. You guys are awesome. Have a great rest of your... I'm probably going to post this on Friday, so have a great rest of your weekend. Okay, bye.